Innovate or die? Let's chat about this. Howdy, folks. Happy Wednesday. It's another warm day here in Virginia. Camera angle's a little different. My gimbal ran out of batteries, and I can't find the charging cord. So I'm one of two backpacks. I've been traveling a lot lately. Anyway, one thing I got to thinking about here is I'm really hopeful that my old 13-year-old Jeep will hold out for a while, but at the same time, I'm kind of starting to go, okay, well, might need a new vehicle for me in the next few years, couple years, year, I don't know. So I started kind of looking at options and different things like that. And one of the things that I was looking at was I really don't want to go through another dealership experience, car dealership experience. You know, we bought Carrie's new car last year, and no matter what avenue we went or whatever, it was an all-day deal to buy a car. Pain in the rear. Oh, I guess go. Here's what we're gonna give you for your trade. We're gonna try to screw you out of the deal, and then oh no, I'm not taking that. Go back, give me another offer. That takes something 30, 45 minutes, and then oh, here's what we're gonna do for this. No, all the back and forth crap. Okay. And at the end of the day, did we really save any money? Did the dealership even come out any better? You tied up one dealer for 6-7 hours on one deal. I mean, where is the streamlining in that process? Where is the efficiency there? Okay, so I started looking at options like, the CarMax is a decent option. And then I also started looking at Carvana. Okay, now Carvana, I was reading through the process, I was reading through reviews and everything like that, and I'm like, wait a second, okay, I can pick out my car online, okay, I can either finance through them, or they do the whole thing through the credit union if I finance through the credit union, or if I pay cash, so all that process is pretty streamlined, and they give me a date and they bring the car right to my driveway. Okay, and not only that, but I fill out this form if I want to trade in something, and they bring the car to me, okay, and let me test drive it. And while I'm test driving, they're doing the walk around on my trade in, and crunching all those numbers. We swap plates, and I have 7 days to test drive the car, take it to a mechanic, figure out if I want the car or not. Okay, and realistically, even with a trip to the mechanic for a check, the little process in my driveway of swapping out the cars, okay, and an hour online on my couch, and not only that, the prices are better. Okay, so I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, something like Carvana is the way to go. Why would I even think about going to a traditional dealership? Okay, and that's my point here, folks. Okay, the thing is businesses need to innovate or they will die. Okay, people don't want to go to a car dealership for 7 hours to buy a freaking car. Okay, people don't want to go to an appliance store and get ignored by an appliance salesperson for 4 hours to buy a dishwasher. Okay, people don't want to go through the rigmarole of booking a hotel. Okay, it's innovate or die. Okay, so like if people say, oh well, Airbnb killed the hotel industry. No, they didn't. Nope, hotel industry failed to innovate. Okay, oh well, Uber and Lyft killed the taxi industry. No, they didn't. Nope. Taxi industry failed to innovate. Okay, and there's a myriad of stories down the road here. Okay, but the bottom line here is we're in the age of the internet. Okay, why are you as a business not using that to figure out how to maximize your customer experience while solving their pain? Okay, because companies that solve, I could go to the dealership and get kicked in the nuts for 9 hours and walk away with the car or drive away with the car. That solves my pain. But do I really want to go through that experience? No. So something like Carvana solves my pain, but also provides me a great experience that 7 hours. We bought Carrie's car. We spent a whole Saturday. We wasted half a weekend buying a freaking car. Come on now. Okay, so and any other, so what's your industry doing to better the customer experience, to innovate the customer experience? Are you offering online appointment scheduling? Are you offering online booking? Okay. Bottom line is, a lot of companies will say, oh, I want to speak to the customer beforehand so I can make sure they don't need any different services or whatever. So people don't want to be sold. Let them book their appointment, figure out what they want. And if you show up and you recommend different services, cool, do that at that point. Okay? But people are busy. They don't want to sit there and wait for a call back or wait for anything like that. Okay? Let them book online. Okay? Let them purchase online. Let them pay online. Okay? Let them do whatever online. Okay? Make the experience easy and streamlined for them. Okay? If you constantly figure out ways to innovate, you'll win. Okay? Like for myself with the bail bond company, we were constantly figuring out ways to innovate. When a lot of bail bondsmen had 7 different forms to fill out when they wrote a bond, I got everything down to one 2-sided form. Okay? Very simple, very easy, very streamlined. Okay? When we got ready to get out of the business, iPads were really starting to come about and actually have some power to them. So I was looking at ways to do the form completion and signatures and payment on an iPad. Okay, so my agents didn't have to carry around these big briefcases full of forms. Okay, that was my way of innovating. Okay, I was one of the first bail bondsmen in my market to accept credit cards on site. Granted, it was a little antiquated then, but I was the first to streamline the form, streamline the process. Okay. So, that is what I think one of the things that kept my business valuable, kept me in the business for long term, is the fact that I was always innovating. I was always trying to make things easier and more streamlined, not only on my customer, but also on myself. Okay. So bottom line, folks, innovate or die. Have a happy, great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.